Alright, let's right some other wrongs, says Chris. As he takes the yellow Sonichu ball from Magichan, Chris summons the white Sonichu ball to emerge from his left arm. He tosses both of these into the air, and Sonichu throws the other 5 Sonichu balls into the sky as well. There, the 7 Sonichu balls hover over the 2 of them in a circle, and Chris and Sonichu hold up their hands. As they absorb the power of the balls, Chris's hair and Sonichu's quills stand on end, and both of them are bathed in a glow of golden energy. At last, they hover in the air, transformed into Colossal Chris-chan and Ultra Sonichu. Colossal Chris-chan resembles a hybrid of Chris's human form and his hedgehog form of Chris-chan Sonichu. Though possessing a Sonichu tail, quills, and ears, his upper face, arms, and legs remain human. Ultra Sonichu's fur is now an orange-red color, instead of his usual yellow. Wasting no time, the powered-up duo take flight. Establishing psychic telecommunication, Colossal Chris-chan thinks. Do you read me, Sonichu? 10-4, loud and clear, Colossal C. Ultra Sonichu replies with his mind. I remember the plan very well. Good. We rendezvous in Minnesota later. For now, I'm heading back to Quickville. And I will go to Rule Quick and meet up with Darkbind. Don't drop your power early, Big C. Ultra Sonichu thinks. Back at ya, answers Colossal Chris-chan. Later, Colossal Chris-chan descends on the Quickville shopping center and returns to his mayoral office. There to greet him is his faithful familiar, Patty-chan. Chris! Oh, my dog, she says. How happy I am to see you again. Thank you, Patty, Colossal Chris-chan says. I'm happy to see you, too. I have continued to keep Crystal safe, Patty reports. She managed to communicate with me a few times before. Now you can finally reawaken her, my friend. Using the power of the Sonichu balls, Colossal Chris-chan penetrates the dark mirror and enters a strange void of darkness within. There, he finds his twin sister, Crystal Weston Chandler, and lifts her unconscious form into his arms. Crystal begins to awaken, and she sees the new form of her brother. Oh, she thinks. Christopher? Soon, the siblings emerge safely from the mirror, and Colossal Chris-chan sets her on a couch to rest. His task complete, Colossal Chris-chan confers with Patty-chan and the acting mayor, Allison Amber. Well, the hospital is sending an ambulance. The medics will check her conditions fully, Allison says. How is she now? Crystal seems to be okay, says Colossal Chris-chan. Her breathing is stable, and she should wake up soon. I think she even opened her eyes a bit during the rescue. That's good, says Allison. You go finish your tasks. Patty and we will watch over Crystal. I'll call you later to update you about any new conditions, and I will inform her about your mayoral plans. Thank you both, says Colossal Chris-chan. I'll see y'all later. Meanwhile, in Rule Quick, Ultra Sonichu streaks over an unassuming cave, but as he passes by, a loud crack sounds from within the cave, and a mysterious voice roars. Finally! The chaotic crystal powers have released me from my stone shell. How long was I out? Asks the being inside the cavern. Inside the castle of Princess Zelina, Darkbind Sonichu kneels before his sovereign, who sleeps peacefully in a magic trance caused by the Sonichu balls. Suddenly, an orange light shines in Darkbind's face, causing him to squint. When his vision clears, he gasps at the sight of Ultra Sonichu, floating above the sleeping Zelina. Darkbind Sonichu, says Ultra Sonichu, fear not, for behold, I bring you tidings of great joy to you and all the monarchy of Rule Quick of England. Unto you all on this day, your Princess Zelina Rosachu shall be reawakened to reclaim her role alongside her father, the Elder King. Awaken and arise, Princess Zelina! Ultra Sonichu unleashes a burst of blinding white light, and then Zelina slowly opens her eyes. Oh, she says. She immediately notices Darkbind at her side. Darkbind? What happened? She asks. Darkbind takes her hand, his face contorting with powerful emotions. With tears in his eyes, he explains. My love, it has been 10 long years. Claudorf released the power of the chaotic crystals during the Grand Ball then, and you collapsed into deep slumber from the royal link to the crystals. I searched long and hard for the crystals. I found help, and now you've finally been reawakened. I worried and prayed for you, and your safe return all the while. You did all that, and endured all that worry for me? Zelena asks. Aww. The two embrace on the floor of the castle. Thank you, sweetheart, Zelena says. Above them, Ultra Sonichu takes his lead. There's a sweet reunion. My job here is done. As he ascends to the roof of the castle, he says, Whoop, close the roof hatch behind me. There we go. Later, in Minnesota, at the house of one Alec Benson Leary, Colossal Christian and Ultra Sonichu reunite in the sky. You ready, Sonichu? Colossal Christian asks. Yeah, Big C. Let's set this record straight, says Ultra Sonichu. The father and son duo teleport into Leary's house, which is barren of any furniture, save for a computer terminal sitting on an end table in the corner. Okay, go locate the caught in the wild ones, Colossal Christian says. Yes, sir, replies Ultra Sonichu. As he carries out his orders, Colossal Christian looks at the computer. He thinks. Upon closer inspection, Alec's computer is labeled as a Hexbox Pavilion. As I expected, his computer is Microsoft, Colossal Christian thinks. He jams his finger into one of the USB ports, and then closes his eyes. As his body flickers with electrical energy, a bizarre third eye appears on his forehead, along with a USB symbol on the bridge of his nose. Inside the computer, a digitized avatar of Colossal Christian appears. Ah, he says, the inner computer world never ceases to amaze me. Navigating the hard drive of Alec Benson Leary's computer, Colossal Christian soon accesses Asperpedia. Now then, using the saved data from this computer, I can log in as this admin, says Colossal Christian. Once logged in, he wastes no time in sabotaging the Asperpedia website. Yes, File Manager. Select all files, and delete. Admin data, the IP addresses of those four, be locked and be hurt for them. And the finale, all 4 accounts deleted. His criminal activity complete, Colossal Christian prepares to move out when a file folder catches his eye. It's about time I get this tower pack to its desktop and... What's this app? Examining the file, he sees it is entitled, Don't Be Nervous, Tulsing to Girls on Hexbox Live. A better dating simulator. Why is this not on the PlayStation Network? He asks. Well, I'll just move this into my personal CPU, reformat it for PS3, and check it out later, he says, shoving the folder icon into his head. Now then, aiming his finger, the avatar of Colossal Christian fires a lightning bomb. 500 KB small, 500 GB of hard drive frying fury. Now to return to my body, he says. Back in the physical world, Colossal Christian disconnects the Hexbox Pavilion and sets it in the center of the empty room. Using his psychic powers, he generates a force field around the computer and prepares to detonate the lightning bomb within it. Yo, Big C, are you about done yet? Calls Ultra Sonichu.